Oh my god, this cookie tin and Tim Burton book might be a new tripod. Might be. I need to sneeze. I love this hat. I haven't worn this hat in a hot minute. Also, I just woke up again because it is currently 7 o'clock in the evening, and I have chronic fatigue, and I crashed, and then I got woken up by a phone call. Miraculously, I haven't been waking up to phone calls. It's been really bad. My fatigue's been so bad, and like my sleeping's been so bad that I've not been waking up for anything, but I magically woke up for this phone call. And now I can't get to sleep, and my brain was burning. I lay there for a bit and then it subsided a bit, and now I want to film a video. I've had this idea in my head for a little minute. It's kind of like a reintroduction to me, because when I started this channel I was like 11 and I am now 21, so quite a difference from then. I think the last time I did a trailer I was 16, back when channel trailers were a thing. I'm sure people still do channel trailers, I just don't. Like the last, I think I made one after that, but it wasn't as good and I just didn't like it, so I just kept the original one that I made in 2018. But what I'm trying to say is I've been on YouTube since I was a child, and I am no longer a child anymore, and my content is different, my audience is different, which was a bit of a moment for me actually, because when you do YouTube from a young age, it can mess with you, like the perception of time, because like for example, I think it was a year ago, my videos were coming up on YouTube Kids, and YouTube was like, hey, is this video made for kids? And I was like, made for kids? What? And then I looked and it was an old video, and I was a child myself, so of course my audience would have been for children. And it really confused me for a sec. I was like, made for kids? I've never made content for kids. But I have when I was a child myself, because when you're a kid, you're making content for your age group, and now I'm not a kid, and so my audience is for like people my age, you know, like older adults, and like so it really baffled me, to be honest, because I was like, for kids? What? But it's because I'm obviously an adult now, but when I started I was a child myself, so that threw me off, and I realised, yeah, my content's always just kind of been what I felt like making. A bunch of my videos ended up privated because I ended up on YouTube Kids, and I do not want to be on YouTube Kids. I am 21, I don't make content for children. I'm not Coco Melon or Blippi or what's that other one they like? Oh, my little brother, he likes all these like Minecraft YouTubers, and like there's nothing wrong with Minecraft YouTubers. I'm not saying they're for children. I'm just saying like, or like the stuff my littlest brother watches, where it's like over exaggerated, like it's YouTube for children, and I don't make that content. I am not a child myself, and I don't make content for children. I make content for like adults, teens. When I say teens, I mean it as in like, how do I explain this? Like later teens, like you know, 18 to mature. That's the word I'm looking for. Mature audiences. Like, I don't make content for kids, basically is what I'm saying. And this long-winded intro is to basically say that I've obviously changed a lot since starting YouTube and since starting my channel, and I haven't really got a video kind of introducing myself, kind of explaining myself a little bit, updated anyways, and I kind of wanted to do that because I haven't introduced myself really since I was a child, and I'm not a child anymore, is the point. I've got some questions on my phone, but I kind of wanted to do a quick little speaky bit first, and then I'll answer some questions, because I'm not popular enough for Q&A stuff, but I just googled like get to know me questions kind of thing. But I wanted to first off just give a little speaky bit. So yeah, hi, I'm Maddie, also known as Madalada on YouTube. I have a first channel, what you're watching this on, hello, and I have a second channel, which is, did I say that right? Hold on. Take two, right. Hi, I'm Maddie, I'm Madalada Munden on YouTube, and this is the first channel I have, which you're watching this video on, and I have a second channel called Madalada, which is about like disability content and like mental health and well-being and all that jazz, and that is in the description below. I also have an Instagram at madaladamunden-2. Now that I've got all the plug stuff out of the way, let's get on to actually getting to know me a little bit. Right, some basic facts about me. I'm 21, I have cerebral palsy, I like long walks on the... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My favourite colour is turquoise. I am obsessed with tattoos and piercings. I want to do more content on that in the future, so if you're interested, please stick around. I wear glasses all the time, but I hate the glare in videos, so I constantly just take them on and off my face throughout videos, because I should wear them, and I do wear them in my life, but when I'm filming videos, I hate how it like has a glare on it. My content, bit of a mixed bag on this channel, to be honest. It's kind of what I feel like making at the time, but I have been really fond of get ready with me's, and I want to do more like nail videos, and I want to do more tattoo videos and piercings. I have 9 piercings currently, and I want to get more, so I want to do more videos on that. I kind of just make what I feel like. It's kind of just like I make what I feel like, and if you look through the channel you'll see a lot of that. I kind of just make what I feel like making, so if you're interested in me, then stick around. I also want to make more like book content this year, because I want to get back into reading and I love books. I feel like I go through phases. In my real life and on this channel, I tend to go through phases. I tend to, like, I have my special interests, like tattoos and piercings, that doesn't change. I always want to waffle on about that, but then, and coloured hair. But then I have like the stuff that is more like phases and stuff, and that is very apparent on this channel. If I was to narrow down my content, I only do that on my second channel, Madalada, because I've kind of made it more of a focused point for like community, for like disabilities, mental health, health and well-being. That channel has a focus. That channel has like a main subject. Whereas this channel is kind of just like, hi, I'm Maddie, stick around if you want a quest for madness. And I call it a quest for madness because you literally will never know what you're going to get with me. Like, you never know what type of video I'm going to film. So it's like a little bit of like Russian roulette, really, isn't it? It's just spinning the wheel. That's not Russian roulette, that's with a gun, isn't it? Bit violent, not with a gun. Let's not. I'm from the UK. There's also that. So no guns here, or no guns here, sadly. Anyways, what else? I have 7 siblings. That's an interesting fact about me. I have 2 dogs. Sadly, my Labrador Ebony passed away at the end of last year, so I went down from 3 dogs to 2 dogs. And I love dogs. I think they're the cutest little beans, and just love them so much. They're my little babies. What else? I feel like I'm getting a bit stuck, so let's get on to the questions, because not gonna lie, I've not long woke up from crashing from fatigue and my brain is still kind of frazzled. So when's it not frazzled? So let's have some directed questions. Question 1, what are your hobbies? I love poetry. I love writing. I love reading. I love doing nails. I have a whole nail kit I got for Christmas. I love astrology and like tarot cards, and the thing with me is I go through phases, so a lot of the stuff I pick up I then circle back to. So to be honest, right now I'm currently in a massive reading phase, and I've been doing a little bit of writing, and I was doing nails back along because I got a kit for Christmas. Yeah, and I'm obsessed with like tattoos and piercings. Like oh my god, I was binge watching Ink Master, so good. And I got a new tattoo recently. It's like little cherry skulls. Anyways, 2, do you collect anything? Again, with this question, I go through phases. I collect different things. I once got obsessed with polo mints and collected various variations of polo mints. Like, I'm a bit like, I get fixated on stuff and I collect stuff. And the stuff that I do like collect in general, like playing cards is a random fact about me. I collect playing cards, like, you know, the pack of cards, I collect those. 3, what are you passionate about? Again, I feel like I'm a very passionate person in a way, because like when I do care about something, I care about something. But the thing I'm most passionate about would probably be writing and poetry. I'm a writer at heart. 4, what is your most prized possession? Let me show you. This little baby is Lisa Teddy, and she was given to me by my auntie before she, like, well, she wasn't given to me by my auntie, she was given to me what my auntie was going to give to me before she passed away, so this is incredibly special to me, and I feel like this would be one of the items that, like, would be completely unforgivable for anyone to, like, mess with. Like, if you touch Lisa Teddy, if you hurt Lisa Teddy, I will never speak to you again. Kind of vibes. So yeah. What is on your bucket list? I want to travel. I think that'd be fun. I haven't really seen many places. I think traveling's a big one. I want to learn a language. I'm currently trying to learn Spanish, and again, I go through phases, so I get really intensely into learning it, and then I'm just like kind of casual about it, and then I get intense about it. But I want to learn a language. I've always wanted to learn a language. I want to write a book. I want to build a life I'm proud of. What is your favourite recent memory? That's a hard one, to be honest. Favourite recent memory? To be honest, I've been really depressed at the moment, so I don't know what my favourite recent memory is, to be honest. What do you wish more people understand about you? I think they meant understood about you. What do you wish more people understood. I'm going to say, what do you wish more people understood about you? To be honest, this is quite a deep answer, but I kind of wish people understood me more in general. Yeah. I feel like I'm always trying to understand others, because I know how it feels to be, like, misunderstood, because I tend to get misunderstood a lot, and I kind of feel like it's hard for people to really ever know me. That's kind of deep, but yeah. What is the greatest challenge or struggle you have ever faced? Probably my disability, cerebral palsy and fibromyalgia, in terms of physical, and the worst day of my life where I had that mass. That's probably, for context, it was the worst physical pain of my life. I got really ill, was in horrendous pain, and passed a multicoloured mass. And my reproductive health was bad, basically. But yeah, Let me think. What is the most ridiculous nightmare you've ever had? I get a lot of nightmares, but I think one of the weirdest ones I ever got was being in a car made of chicken skin. You heard that right. The car in my dream was made of chicken skin. You know, like when you have like a roast chicken and that like the skin of it, like when you cook it and like it's kind of like clear almost. The car in my dream was made of chicken skin. That's probably one of the weirdest. I also once, this is ridiculous, I once had a nightmare where I was walking and I tripped over a car tyre and I fell and I woke up. That was the whole dream. I was just walking, I tripped over a car tyre and I woke up. I think that's one of the most ridiculous nightmares I ever had, was just waking up like, oh, I didn't fall over. It was ridiculous. Let me see. If your pet could talk, what do you think they might say about you? What an absolute weirdo. I think that's what they'd say. What is your favourite random fact? Shakespeare died in 1564. Why do I remember that? How do I remember that? Because when I was at school, this man came in to do a presentation, and he was teaching us like exam tricks and exam revision, and he taught us a way to learn dates with a sentence, but I only ever learned what he taught us through his example. So he said to come up with, so I came up with it myself, but he told me the technique, and it's the only time I've ever used it. So basically he said to come up with a sentence. It's, how do I explain this? It's, the sentence is, I think Shakes dies. And the way it works to remember how he died in 1564 is because I is 1, think is 5, Shakes is 6, and dies is 4. 1564. I think Shakes dies 1564. And that is the only reason I remember that Shakespeare died in 1564. I also remember, actually, because it's quite interesting, that he died on his birthday. He died on his birthday, which is also sad but interesting. That is the only reason I remember that, though. 1564, I think Shakes dies. That is the only reason, and the only time I ever used that exam technique. I tried to afterwards because I was like, hey, that's pretty cool, and then I couldn't replicate it. If you could choose one superpower, what would it be? I'd be a shapeshifter. What is your strangest irrational fear? Oh god, I have a lot of fears, to be honest, guys. I do have a lot of fears. I think one of the strangest ones is when I'm cooking, like in a pan, right? I have to put the stuff in first before I turn it on. It freaks me out, dropping it into the like heated pan. It really scares me. I have a lot of irrational fears, to be honest, but that's probably one of them. Very sure. How could I flippin' forget this? It's one of my biggest fears. Windows. Windows at night. Windows at night are fucking terrifying. Windows that are dark are terrifying because I don't know why. If I stare at them for even a second too long, I literally feel like somebody's peering into my soul and I feel like somebody's watching me and I get really fucking freaked out. Windows at night. I literally have to close the curtains and close the blinds up in the kitchen, and if I look at that window up there for too long, because it's pitch black right now, I would get freaked out. Windows at night. How could I flipping forget? It's like one of my biggest fears. I'm not even kidding you, and it's ridiculous because I know no one's out there and I know no one's gonna get me, but it's one of my biggest fears. I was 16 once and I got freaked out because I looked out the window just a little bit too long and I convinced myself I saw a handprint. There was no fucking handprint, but I convinced myself I saw a handprint. And do you know what I did at 16 years old? I went crying downstairs to my mum, I brought my duvet downstairs and I tried to sleep on the sofa because I was so terrified of this fucking window. Even though I'm in the top bedroom, there was nobody outside the window, but my brain was like, there is somebody outside of this damn window, oh my god. And yeah, also another irrational one is like, you know when you're walking past someone and like I cannot look at them, I feel like they can read my mind. I know they can't, like I logically know they can't, but like I just feel like they're staring into my soul and I'm a bit like, they think I'm looking at them, they think I'm judging them. I think that's more social anxiety, but like I can't, I have to look away, I can't just make direct eye contact in general, but somebody walking along the path. But my main one would have to be windows, because that shit is scary. Like even that, because I've just mentioned it, I keep like kind of being like windows. Fucking windows are terrifying. What did you do as a teenager that makes you cringe now? Can I not put in everything? The answer, just everything I did as a teenager. Everything. Everything I ever did as a teenager. Cringe. I'm just a cringy person, guys. What is the best Halloween costume you ever wore? I'll insert a photo. I was such an icon. The camera battery got full up and I'm upset because I was having fun making that video. Yeah. Hi guys. But yeah, I was having fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was kind of a light-hearted get to know me video. Obviously you didn't get to know every single thing about me, but if you want to get to know more about me, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to become a Madal to join our quest for madness. I'm Madalada Munden, I never say that. And until next time, please stick around and, you know, join the channel. Get to know me more, people. Get to know me more. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you found it fun. I was having fun filming that. I would have kept going, but my camera was like, nope! So, here we are. Thank you for watching. Also, Lady, my dog. Oh. Girl! She says thank you for watching too. She says thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the channel. Goodbye, guys.